Hey guys, DeathMog91 here, so I am back for some more Final Fantasy IX. Now, if you guys remember last time, Vivi said he was going to go to his place, his crib. And, well, be honest, I've already shown you guys his crib once. But I'm going to show you it again, because we're here, and he's actually going to be with us. Well, not really with us, we're going to find him there. Oh yeah, can we get 10 likes for Final Fantasy IX? Come on guys, it's Final Fantasy IX. It's a great game. It's got a lot to offer. And I have no clue when I will be done with this game. Kind of nice that Zidane's the only one in the party right now. Kind of nostalgic for the first episode. Excuse me. So yeah. A lot's gone on since the last time I recorded. Well, the Xbox One has been announced. Yeah, that tells you how long ago it was when I last recorded a Final Fantasy IX episode. Let's see. I ended up seeing the new Fast and the Furious. It was an amazing movie. Not looks amazing. I saw Rise of the Guardians. Great movie. Doesn't matter if you're a kid, you're an adult, grandparent. It's good for pretty much any age in general. So Guilt Trip, not as good as I thought it was gonna be. It still made me laugh, but I just don't know. It's just one I would rent it, but I wouldn't go as far as to say I would buy it. At least not for more than like $2-3, and I don't pay more than $2 usually. So yeah, there's that. I also went, and today I ended up seeing Battle of Olympus, which was the Morgan Freeman movie that he did recently. That ended up the White House was under attack, yada yada yada. Great movie, non-stop action. Storyline could have been better, but comparing what it was just doing, it did its job. I enjoyed it. Although did not like the movie theater we were in, mainly because it's one of the older theaters in the city, and it had basically not your stadium style seats that, you know, when you go to a theater, that's what you want to see. It had your typical just kind of slanted chairs, where it doesn't matter if I thought that's where his house was. Nope. If you're, you know, one row in front of somebody, or if you're 10, you can still see them. Like, I don't mind that with a stadium because, you know, they're down probably about half a foot. So unless they're like 2 feet taller than you, it shouldn't be an issue. But yeah. So, I honestly don't have much planned for this episode except to go find Vivi and maybe go back to Toronto or Torino. And go through and get that done, so we can continue the game. Now, I've been working a lot, to say the least. If I'm right, I'll be working basically the next like 8 days straight. And yeah, that kind of sucks, but as you guys know, I'm going to RTX, and I am going to have a lot of fun there. If you guys see me at RTX, you know, just stop by. You know, it's like, hey, don't I know you from YouTube, or something like that. You guys know the general deal. Trust me, back when I was at PAX, I ran into a lot of guys, and it's all good. You're gonna run into people you know, people you don't know. I met a lot of people I never knew. Would I see them again this year if I went to PAX? Hell if I know. Because I wasn't able to get a ticket. Well, truthfully, I could have got a ticket, but I just did not want to pay the price point right now. They're like $300-400 on eBay. I'm sorry, PAX is a hell of a lot of fun, but yeah. Where the hell was Vivi's place? I don't actually know where his place was. So yeah, $300-400. I'm sorry guys, I am gonna pass at that price, because that's just too much cash for me to blow on tickets alone. So I figure, since I had mentioned earlier about the Xbox One coming out, which by the time this video comes out, it's been announced for like a week and a half already. Yeah, I did the recording session like the day before. Or I didn't actually watch the trailer, the reveal live. I ended up watching on YouTube like 2 days later. Oh, here's his place. I knew it was... Or Quinn's Delling. Whatever. So yeah. I'm not impressed with it. I mean, I will end up picking up one eventually, but I'm not gonna go get it day one. There's really just no point for day one pickup of the Xbox One unless E3 saves its motherfucking ass. So yeah. Well, this goes into Vivi's backstory. So yeah. Honestly, it looks like a giant cable box. This guy looks a lot like Quinta. I know, I went from Xbox One to this. So yeah. Even though they showed the console off for the Xbox One, they didn't do that with the PS4, but I'm more stoked for the PS4 than I am for the Xbox One. That's pretty sad when they didn't reveal the console. Well, when Sony didn't reveal the console, but they revealed a ton of games and it looked amazing. But yeah. So there's a couple things they need to they need to go through and take care of first before I'd consider buying. Oh nice, Vivi's with us now. Before I'd even consider buying a Xbox One. That's the used gamer fee. So if anybody here has, you know, a used game, let's say I bought a game from GameStop that was an Xbox One exclusive, or an Xbox One title, right? You have to pay a fee if it's used. And they are getting a lot of hate for that. I am with them on that. Then, and then Xbox One's trading fees, they're not gonna have a fee to trade in or anything for the consumer, but for the gaming the industries that are what sell them, they're gonna have to pay a fee. So let's say, you know, Black Ops 2 for the PS. Let's say these were both released for the PS, or the new Black Ops Ghost that's coming out. Now, as of right now, actually, there is no, as far as I know, there's no confirmation on the fact that Black Ops Ghost will be on the PS4, but if it's not, Activision is screwing themselves out of a shit ton of cash, to say the least. But yeah, so the PS4 version, we're gonna keep the same price point of $60. Because more than likely, it's still going to be $60, although we're hoping they'll drop that to like $50. Which was nice back in the day. So, if they went back through and made the game worth $60, so you trade in your new Black Ops Ghost, or Call of Duty Ghost. Sorry, not Black Ops Ghost. Normally you'd get like $30 in trade either for the PS3, Xbox 360. Because, okay, I'm basing them both off the same shit. But if there's a fee for, let's GameStop to sell the used games, I could see GameStop selling the games at, how much cash do I don't know, selling them for, let's say, 55 is what they would normally sell for. I could actually see the PS 4 version sticking at the 55 normally, but at the same time I could see the Xbox One being only like 50. They're gonna make used games cheaper, or they're gonna make them more expensive. I don't know really, because if they make them cheaper, then we're gonna go through and be able to pick up the games easier, but they're gonna give you less trade. Essentially, okay, fuck what I just said. Essentially, if there's a fee for any game company to legally sell Microsoft or Xbox One titles, they have to pay a fee. Meaning, your Xbox One games are going to be worth less than your PS4 games. But at the same time, they have time to get rid of this fee. Now, if they can get rid of this fee, it would be really nice, because then they wouldn't have to worry about all this hate. Now, the system has been confirmed not to be backwards compatible with the original Xbox, which I can kind of understand why. But you can get the original Xbox games really cheap. And it's not going to be backwards compatible with your 360. So, guys, do not get rid of your 360. Oh, nice, we got a little item. If you're going to get an Xbox One, IGN's European branch ended up having a, what was it? Ended up doing something where they had a poll. That's what it was. The poll ended up being their thoughts on the Xbox One's reveal. But as some of you guys can guess, it did not go well. I'm not thrilled for the Xbox One, and I see it crashing pretty bad. 75% of the people that voted to go into the game voted in that what the hell was it called? I'm blanking. In the review, ended up saying that they would not purchase one, which is pretty fucking sad. I know I'm doing like I'm thinking of things right now, but I'm also trying to do this. So yeah, 75% people said that they would not purchase an Xbox One. Be honest, I don't blame them one bit. I'm not looking forward to the Xbox One. It's gonna have some good games, like, don't get me wrong on that part. But, yeah. I don't think it's gonna be anything to behold. Nice. That's what I need. Ooh, I got a perfect. How the fuck did I do that? Okay, perfects don't usually happen. But yeah, so I don't know. What's your guys' opinion on the Xbox One is my question. I am not looking forward to it. Next episode, I'll be covering the PS4. Probably. So, spec-wise, it's not as good as the PS4. I'll guarantee tell you that right now. But it should still work out. They honestly, Microsoft has to pull something out of the ass for E3. Otherwise, I don't see them doing well. Honestly, guys, we could be looking at another system, another company going down. If this does if it's gonna do what I think it's gonna do, who remembers the motherfucking Dreamcast? That was Sega's last official console that they released. So, the Dreamcast was out for about a year and a half. It got to the point where if you had a subscription, if you subscribed to a to the Sega's magazine, because this was back when Sega was still in pretty big talks, pretty big in the gaming world. They went through and they had said, if you subscribe to Sega's magazine, we will give you a Dreamcast for free. Now, if I would have known that, I would have been like, Mom, Dad, can you guys please subscribe to this magazine? I get a free video game console if we get it. And that would have been a hell of a crazy. But, you know, that didn't happen for me. So you can get the Dreamcast really cheap now for like 20 to 40 bucks. But yeah. If the new Microsoft Xbox One goes bad, we are gonna possibly experience either another company going out of business for video games, or we are gonna go through and just see a complete video game crash like back in Atari 2600 days, which would be really disappointing. So I kind of want to say, until E3 comes, it's up in the air. Wow. But he's a guard at the mansion. So yeah, I don't know. If I'm hoping shit doesn't go bad for Microsoft. But if it does, they are going to be out of the gaming industry in the next 3 years. I give them 3 years because of the fact that you got the Xbox 360, which it did great in sales, but it's not the best console. And this isn't like a Sony fanboy bullshit kind of thing. I have an Xbox 360. I'm actually looking at it right now. I enjoy the 360. There's a lot of great exclusives. Same thing with like the PS3, but we don't know. It's a wait and see kind of thing right now. E3 is going to determine whether or not we are potentially going to see a video game market crash, which honestly, I know GameStop took a big hit when the Xbox One was announced. They had dropped 20% of their stock shares, which is fucking crazy. So potentially, there's still a fee that you're gonna have to pay for Microsoft to play used games. But yeah, I don't know. Right now, I know I've been kind of rambling on about this, but there's just a lot of shit to talk about. So yeah, guys, I think I'm just going to call it an episode here. Next episode, guys, I'll be talking about the PS4 and my opinions on that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and peace.